Guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today, whoops, I forgot to turn on one of my lights, so I just want to make sure I have that on. Today we're going to show you, or I am going to do 2 Halloween cards that have special, one has a fancy fold and the other one is just pretty cute because I'm just tickled by Halloween. I don't know why. I think it started when I started scrapbooking. And every time, hey Pat, every time that I did a scrapbook page for the trick-or-treating, I had to come up with something new. So it just kind of got me excited. That and Christmas, those were the 2 I had to switch up every year. So come on in and make sure you leave a comment when you come in, and you might get a card mailed to you if you win the drawing, if you're on here live. So I wanted to show you what I'm using today. I am using the stamp set Cutest Halloween, and this was so much fun to use. I'm also using it for my team meeting this next week, and those are really super cute too. And the dies that I'm using are called the Frightful Tags dies, and those are like this when you have them all punched out, which I love each and every one of these. That owl is just stinking cute, and the witch's hat, and they have like embossing in it too, so it's pretty cool. But my favorite part is the fence and the cobweb. Those are my favorites, but I love that you can do tags with them and everything. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and the DSP I'm using is called Cute Halloween. It's 6x6, and it has some really cute designs. Let me show you a few since I'm waiting for people to get on. So it's got some skeletons with cute little expressions of birds and ghosts and pumpkins with kitties. And the other side is just not Halloween so much, so you can use it for something else. So that's what's nice about the Stampin' Up! Paper is one side will have very Halloween stuff, and then the other side will be different. So I really love the paper all the time. So I just love this. It's so cute. And then this one, you wouldn't even say that this is Halloween. And this one could be anything also. Like you could do that with animals. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those aside. And I will go ahead and get started on the cards. Oh, one more thing. Let me show you what I made at the retreat that I did with Carol. And this is the tombstone boxes, and they just open up and you could put treats inside. Love these. And of course I had to use the things I love the most is the tree and the fence, and just looks so cute. All right, so now that I've said it a couple times, let's get going on a card. So we're going to start with this one, and we're going to use this paper, and we are going to use black that is 4 1/4 by 11. I had to get my cutter because I'm going to cut this in a minute. Hey Mary, thanks for coming. Don't you love it when friends harass you and tell you to come in and watch? Okay, so for the black, I'm going to go ahead and score this with my Simply Scored. And I'm going to do it at 3/8, 1 7/8. Whoop, didn't quite stay in the lane there. 3 5/8, 5 1/8. And 5, I think this is 3/8. Could be 5 1/2. I think it's 5 1/2. Okay, so we have that. And then for this, I am going to cut this. Hey, Angel. Nice to have you here. Okay, so for this paper, I'm going to cut it 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. And the 4 1/8, we do it sideways with the houses going the other way. There we go. Cut that. And then it would normally, you would cut it from 4 1/8 to 4 3/8. So let's do that. 4 3/8. Okay, so these pieces, this is what you would have. Then you're going to cut it at 1 3/8. 1 3/8. And keep them in order. So I'm going to set it right here. 1 5/8. 1 5/8. And then this one is 1 3/8 again. So we're going to have those be right up here where they're going to be coming soon. Okay. Then we have some other things that I've already die cut, but I will bring those out in just a second because I want to show you everything first. All right. So now that we have this all scored and ready to go, you're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Whoop, and we want to make sure that the edges are good. Hey, Gail. Nice to see you. And Lola, thank you for coming. All of you, thank you so much. And Dottie, hey, Dottie. Okay, so we are going to fold this back. And then these all get folded forward. So in Stampin' lingo, it would be mountain, mountain, mountain. And then this one would be a valley because it goes down. All right, so that's how it would go. First off, I'm going to get some tear and tape and put it on to the inside of this piece right here. And I'm going to also put it on this part because I want it to stick down and not be all flappy. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in some ribbon, and I'm using the black and white gingham ribbon, which is to die for. When it was being given out at the Stampin' Up, I wasn't there, but at the Stampin' Up, the trip that you can win, everybody stood in line just to get this ribbon. That was the big hit because it's so pretty. So I'm going to take that off, and then I'm just going to lay this on so it's straight and covers all of that. All right, and then on the inside, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. You got to like push it down and try to grab it up from the edge. There we go. All right, and then I'm just going to fold this over so it holds in there. But then I'm also going to close it because I want that to just be closed. Okay, so there we have that. Now we have these 3 pieces that I needed to do. And they all, if I did it right, should match up. And it looks like I did, so that's good. And I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid glue on it because then I can move it a little bit if I need to. It's always a good thing. It does dry pretty quick, so you only have like maybe 30 seconds, if that, to get it where you want it. So celebration is almost over. It's over at the end of this month. So keep that in mind for those that purchase from me, that you want to get your orders in. And if you're coming to my World Card Making Day extravaganza, then every order you make gives you, well, every order of $50 gives you a another ticket to win the Stampin' Cut machine. Today's the last day to sign up for it, but one of you could win. It's really fun. You get tickets for coming, and you get tickets for signing up for all 3 classes. You get tickets if you sign up virtually and just get it mailed to you. It's all fun. Okay, so we have that. Then I'm just going to go ahead and do the inside really quick because that's easy, and then we'll work on the front again. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to bring in a stamp set that says "You put a smile on my face," and I think that that's still in the thing, so we'll get it out. Let's see. I think this is it. Yes. I had so much fun doing this card, or both of the cards. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. All right. So I'm using Memento, and I'm just going to put it up here at the top. There you go. And then I have another piece of the DSP that I'm going to put just on this edge because I want to have the edge be kind of pretty too. So I'm going to go ahead and use adhesive for that one. And I know that I am going to have to cut some of this off, but that's okay because that's why I made it a little long so I can trim it to fit. Oops, not the ribbon scissors. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to come in with the DSP, and we have these cute, like the pumpkins and the kitties. I've already punched the pumpkins, but I wanted to show you how to punch. Like these fit the DSP, so you can stamp them or do them like this, which I think is so cool that Stampin' Up makes it to where you can use stamps and DSP. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of that. And I'm going to use the black ones because those work perfectly for this project. And I'm just going to put 2 really side by side so that they, well, not, let's see, whoops, hold on. I am going to use 2, but I'm going to do a big one, and then I'm going to use one of the smaller ones. Where did I put them? Okay. I keep my dimensionals in this so that they don't go flying when I need it. I don't even know that these are available anymore. All right, and then I'm going to use a mini black one over here because we need to have a little lip on the left side. So we're going to go ahead and put him on here. Whoops, I think that, yes, I did. Here's my other kitty cat. I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals. See, I need it. This way I'll know which way to put it. Okay, right there and right. Okay, thanks, Pat, because I wasn't sure, but I love them because it makes it so nice. But I might have a couple if anybody wants to see if they can hit me up for it. Okay. And then I die cut a cute little pumpkin, not die cut, I punched it. And I'm going to do the same thing with this and put a big one and a little one just so that I have room. I love these black dimensionals. Okay. Is that about even? That's why I did the 2 ends first. Okay, that looks good. All right, put these aside. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside. Well, it'd help if I could get it lined up. It looks good. Okay, so now when you go to open it, this little, I guess this was a valley, sorry, not a mountain. This will hold it up like this, so it stands up like this. Isn't that the coolest? Okay, so now for the front, I have this die, and like I showed at the beginning, let me grab that again so I can show you. Let's see, where did I put it? It's right here. So these are the dies that, this is not the bundle. The bundle for this stamp set uses the punch, but this is another die set that I used for the fence and this right here. And for my next card, I'm going to use the spider web and the tree for this one. I just love these. These make me really happy. Okay. So I punched this out in paper pumpkin. I do that all the time. Pumpkin pie. I got paper pumpkin on the brain. Okay, so I'm going to stamp on the bottom, "Hey Boo," because I think it's really cute. Okay, see if I can get this straight without getting my head in here. Not bad. Okay, then I am going to I cut out the fence in the black glitter paper. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. Okay, I'm going to use, sorry, I get carried away. You guys know me. I get giddy over the smallest little things. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put glue dots because it pops it up just a tad when you use a glue dot. Not a lot. I don't want don't want dimensionals under here. I just want it to pop up a tiny bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make these small, so I kind of roll them up and then put them on the back of the fence. Now, if every die could have a fence in it, I would be a happy girl. And I know that Pat would be too. We both are fence girls. And I think Gail might like them. How about the rest of you? All right. So you want to make sure that you don't see any of the glue dot on the side. And this one just had a tiny bit showing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that right here. I love that already. Okay, then we're going to come in because the DSP has, yes, fences, love it. Thank you, Dottie. I didn't know you were a fence girl too. Okay, I'm going to use this to get this cute ghost that is carrying a trick-or-treat bag. It's just too cute. Let's see if I can get it in here. I might have to trim this a little bit to get it into, there we go. And that's one thing that I love is that we can do the DSP. They also have a ghost that you can stamp, which I'll be using on the next one. All right. Okay, so I'm going to have him just come behind this fence because I didn't do anything on the inside, but I wanted to like he's flying up where he can see, where you can see his little present or his trick-or-treat bag. So I'm going to use I love the black glitter paper a lot. Okay, then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back. Where did I put them? Are they right here in front of me, Gail? That's what I always do. Oh, they're right here. All right, so I'm going to just put one up here by his head because I put a glue dot on the bottom because I don't want this part to be popped up. Whoop, it really stuck there. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now I am going to put dimensionals on the back of this too. Love fences. I think I have purchased, uh-oh, my kitty's looking at coming over. He might come over and try to get in on the action here. Yep. Come on. Oh, little boy, you're not helping, Mama. There you go. And I'm going to put one, all that work for jumping across the table, and I picked him up and put him right on the floor. Okay, I'm going to put this on the front. And then this card is pretty much done. Pretty simple. For those coming to my World Card Making Day, you get some of this black glitter paper. So that's fun. Oh, here he comes again. Okay, so now this is how it looks with everything on there. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. Oh, he's okay. He's going to sit on the sidelines. All right. So this next one also has a black base, but I'm using Granny Apple Green. Guy, you are not helping, little boy. You are not helping. Come on, go. So funny. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. If he was a black cat, that would be perfect for him coming into this, but he's a dark gray one. All right, so that was 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. These are both 5 1/4 by 4, and it's going to go this way. And let's just put this aside for a minute. I die cut. You guys will love this. Thanks, Lola. The black glitter plate paper with the cobwebs. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of these. Guy, no. He's on my blanket I just made. Pat, I didn't put it away, and he's up on it. It's okay. Hopefully he won't use his claws on it. I crocheted a big blanket, and it's absolutely stunning. And I'm showing it off, and now he's on top of it. So I'm using little dots, as my besties call it, micro dots. And I'm just going to do this. You could always have die cut it with the adhesive sheet behind it. I think of that almost every time after the fact. All right, let me get one more. Okay, that's going to go right here, right in the middle, towards the bottom. Yes, Guy is getting on my blanket with his claws. All right. Now, I'm going to, I only had partial piece of the glitter paper, so I just went ahead and did partial because I'm going to put this up into this corner, and that will make it to where I can just trim it anyway. It worked out for me, so I'm going to do that. And more micro dots on here, if I can get it to work. Dot. This is the part that just lasts the longest because it's a little bit harder to get the dots on your paper, but the result is beautiful. So tomorrow I'm going to go visit my son in Fuquay-Varina, I think is how you say it. He had surgery, and now I get to go visit him finally. His wife's taken very good care of him, but you know, his mama feels like she needs to be there. All right. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. All right. And I put way too much on because I forgot that I am trimming it. So once you get that on, you just trim off the sides. See all that glue that I didn't use. All right. Then I have one more that's even smaller. Thanks, Gail. And I'm going to put that up here in this corner, up a little bit higher. So we'll be trimming more off on this one because I just want it to not look matchy-matchy. That would not be good. So he's laying on my blanket. He's not using his claws. So that's a good thing. Teach me to bring it down here and put it on a table. At the end, if you guys want, which I doubt you do, I'll show it to you, my blanket. Okay, so I'm just going to put this up here like this. And trim it off. Yes, there's a die. I showed it at the beginning. I'll show it again if you'd like. Spider webs and a fence. That fence is a die. Sold you right there, didn't I, Dottie? And a spooky tree. Cool, cool stuff. Okay, so we have that now. All right, now I am going to bring out the spider, and I'm going to stamp him right here. And normally I don't like spiders, even if they're stamped. I don't know why, but I have a problem with spiders. I can't even look at pictures of a spider. That's how silly I am. All right. I'm just going to draw a line from the spider web down to the spider. Easy peasy. All right, so I'm going to put this aside for a second. I'm going to bring in a strip of white. Yes, the black is glitter. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to have this sentiment that says, have a fabulous Halloween. Boo-less. You'll see it when I stamp it. Okay. And I'm just going to do it in the middle. And hopefully I did it good. I did. Okay. And then I am going to trim with my scissors the side, like I've done a lot of times in the past, just like that. And then bring in another strip of black. And everything, all the measurements, all the stuff, you can go onto my blog, tedderbearstamping.com. There's links there to take you to all the stuff that I used, take you right to my store. So you don't have to go and look it up. You just click on the picture and it'll take you. Okay, that wasn't quite straight. Well, that's one thing. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Not a lot. Repositioned it and it went the wrong way. Okay, we're just going to trim this. Bring this out. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, right here again. Oh, they're right here. My kitty just wants over here so badly. And that's going to go on the front. Okay. kind of right here. Oh goodness, he is bound and determined. All right, then I'm going to bring in a piece of white and my smoky slate and the ghost. No, yes, I do want smoky slate. Sorry. And I'm going to put him right here, and I'm going to stamp 3 of them. And then cute, sorry, that's me again getting excited. Eyes with hands, just like on the DSP. Isn't that cute? Okay, then I'm going to bring in the punch. And the reason why I'm starting on this side is so that I don't mess up what I've done before. And this just all pops right on out with the punch. Let me get it right. All right, let's get rid of everything else. So I have these 3 ghosts, and I'm going to come in with my brush, my blending brush. And while I'm looking for that, this is the dies for you to see, Dottie. It's got the tree and the fence. Oh, the fence. I was looking at the thing. And the cobweb or spider web. And then it has these stars that you can put behind black paper, like do these out, and then it'll look like stars on the other side. You just have the negative image. Really cool. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and get my brush with the smoky slate and then just kind of make these look a little bit wispy. That one I might have done too much, but it's okay. These guys are just too cute. So I said you could do it on the DSP and you can do it on just stamping. Okay, so let me bring back in this. I am going to go ahead and put them on dimensionals because I want them to pop up a little bit. But then on one of them, I've got another thing I want to do. So you will see. You probably saw it on the front of my video. Okay, so this is going to come like he's woo. And then this one will go the other way. We're almost done already. I do, Dottie. I love the brushes. The brushes make me happy. What makes me even happier is that I don't have to buy them from anywhere else. Okay, so now I got these that are called wobbles. And one side's all springy and the other side's got a full one, and then this one's just got a little bit. I am going to take off the adhesive on the top. It's got both peel off on the bottom and the top because I want this to really be able to like fly like a ghost. So I'm going to turn him over and put it in where it won't be seen behind. Make sure it's on there really well. Now, normally I wouldn't say that you need to use glue dots with this, but since we're putting it on top of glitter paper, you have to put glue dots because for some reason, glitter paper doesn't like to have glue stick to it, but the glue dots work. So you want it to stay because people are going to want to play with this and you don't want it to be where it falls off. All right, so he's going to go right here. But see, look, he just, so cute. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back. And then we just have to do the inside, and we're ready to say goodbye to this card, and you guys might get it. But doesn't the granny apple and the black just look so good? And then with that glitter paper, love it. Okay, then I forgot that I needed to do one more ghost, but I have one here that is black. We'll just use that. And I'll just, instead of the gray, he's more like, I always have stories. He's not as shy, so he wants to stand out. Okay, so I'm going to get the other piece of the granny apple for the inside, because you know I like to make my things match. And get the memento and do treat yourself. And I'm going to be sending these to my grandkids. I think that I had to make two, and I figured that they would love this, and that it'd be good for them to have one for each of them, or one for each household, and then the other one we will, because I didn't make three. Well, I did make three, but I'm giving you guys them. So, whoop. I'm going to use the liquid glue because for some reason the other tape is pulling on my cardstock. Okay. This way. So what do you guys think? Aren't they cute? Bring this up just a tad. See, that's the reason why you want to use liquid glue. It makes it work so much better. All right. So now we can do a drawing. Whoop, I got a little glue. I had it on my thing and it got on there. I'll get my eraser. This will not go out to anybody with that on there. But here's the two. With this one like this. So cute. So you'll have to let me know which one that you guys want. And let me get that blanket for you so you can see it, because I am very proud of it. Hold on one sec. It's a good sized one. Wow. See, I'm learning all of the stitches. This is my first blanket. I did the Annie's Club where they send it to you monthly, and then you get a video that teaches you each one of these stitches. But the whole blanket is different stitches. So you end up learning a lot of stitches, but it's so pretty and so fun. Okay, done sharing. All right, so we'll move these back in. Pat, if you want to say who won, we will see which ones they want. All these little things all over my table here. Thank you, Lola. Thanks, Angel. Yes, the colors are so pretty. Oh, Dottie and Lola, yay! So which ones do you guys want? I have two of each, so don't feel bad if you like one over the other. They're both cute. One has a little wobble and one has the bay window. So just, you both have my cell, so go ahead and text me. Oh, okay, the one with the fence. Yes, that's so cute. And just let me know which one that you guys want, and I will mail them out to you tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow because I'm going to see my my daughter, or my son, I'm sorry. So Lola, you want the ghost one, and Dottie, you wanted this one. Cool. I love them both. So, whoop, I want to make sure I put them in the middle. All right, well, come back next week. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I know it's going to be good because I just love to create, and I love having you guys here. Thank you so much for coming, and don't forget, today's the last day to sign up for the World Card Making Day. Even if you get it virtually, I'll have color PDFs, and everything will be cut for you, and you get all the supplies and everything too. All right, we will talk to you soon, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.